Hello.
Hello.
Okay, guys, we are live. All right. So, hello everyone. This is me, Harshal Jain, aka Viraj, and it's been a very long time since we did a live stream, but now I am back, and we'll actually start a new session, a new project from today. That will be focused on JavaScript. So basically, we were actually previously we were doing some projects related to JavaScript. Let me just show you the playlist first. Okay, so just visit this channel, Geeks for Geeks Development. Obviously, you are on the same channel, but yeah, in this channel you can just visit all the videos. But to be more specific, you can see my previous live streams. Previous ones were based on JavaScript, and then you can move on further. You can see it's on React Native. So many more technologies have been covered, but here's the playlist. Okay, so if you want to access the JavaScript projects which were covered in previous sessions, you can definitely visit this playlist and you can check out these projects. All right, so one more thing, you might be observing that part one. So where is part two? Okay, a lot of projects don't have part two. So actually, the part two of all these projects have been uploaded to a specific bootcamp, that is full stack bootcamp at Geeks for Geeks practice website. So you can just check the live chat. Geeks for Geeks development channel has shared you a link. Okay, so let me just take you to that link. So basically, the link is available in this website. You can just visit the live chat. Here you can see that here's the link, so you can just click this link and it will take you to this website. Okay, and it will actually take you to this course. So you can see that we have this course named full stack bootcamp. If you don't find the link in live chat, you can actually find the same link in the description. So go check out the description, you'll find the same link. Okay, so you just have to visit this practice .geeksforgeeks.org website and you can find this course. If you still don't find the link, you can just directly visit from here. Okay, so just scroll down a bit and I guess, okay, not here. You can just visit the courses section and here you can get many more courses. So here we are on the web development part and here are many courses. You can see that we have full stack bootcamp course. Okay, so basically it's a bootcamp. I might say sometimes it's a course, means the same. Okay, so yeah, in the let me just first log in here and then it will take me to this course. Okay, so you can just enroll and start this course. Here you can get many more topics, like everything here mentioned is required for a Munstack development career. So if you want to make a career out of Munstack development, you can follow this course, follow this bootcamp, and you can see that there are many technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then after that React.js, after that Node.js, MongoDB, JavaScript YT series that we are covering. So all of these topics are actually required for a Munstack development career. So you can just visit these pages. These are basically text-based articles, so you can just read them, or you can visit this live section part. So you can see that we have videos here. Okay, so actually these have been covered by me. So part one of all these are in YouTube and part two are here. Okay, I mentioned in every video, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, now we can continue. And one more thing, a few projects will be covered on YouTube and a few more projects will be covered on this practice.geeksforgeeks.org website in this course. Okay, so right now we are actually planning something. Okay, so basically a few courses will be covered on YouTube and a few courses will be few videos will be covered on YouTube and other videos will be covered on this website. Okay, so right now we are on YouTube, so let me just continue. All right, so after this we are actually planning a project basically a 2-day project which will be happening on Zoom. So you can just find the link on the same full stack bootcamp course. Okay, you can just visit this course and you can see the live section. The link will be shared here. Okay, whatever the course is, the link will be shared here, so you can just check this out. All right, so enough of talking, and now we can continue to do our today's agenda. And let me just take you to the UI part first. All right, so for the UI part, you can just simply go to you can search many projects, but I have picked a simple project for you that's for beginners. Build a JavaScript guess the color game. That's the part one of our project, and our project will look similar to this. Okay, will look similar to this. So it's my habit. I usually design these websites first on any design platform like Canva or Figma. So since it's a basic project, I used Canva and made a simple UI first. Okay, so you can use this approach first to build a simple UI, then you will have a better idea of how can you code. Okay, so the best thing is to first make the UI, then you can jump on to the code. All right, so it will be similar to this UI. So now I can just close this one, and in today's session, basically the UI part will be covered, and part 2 will also be uploaded on YouTube. So part 2 will cover the JavaScript part. So part 1 will cover HTML CSS part, and part 2 will cover JavaScript part. All right, so let me just make a project directory here. So let me just create a new folder, and we can just name it anything. So I'll just write JS underscore. Okay, someone said there is an issue in music player React Native app. Okay, so you can just mention the issue in the live chat. Okay, and if I get the issue right now, I'll just answer that. Else you can contact me here. You can contact me on Instagram at the rate Harshal underscore 3011 is my username. You can message me here. Okay, sometimes I take more time to reply because there are many messages right now, but definitely you can message me here and we can fix that out. Okay. All right. So where were we? We were creating a project directory. So I'll just name it as JS guess the color. Okay. So yeah, here's our folder, and you can create a folder anywhere. It's not mandatory to create in any specific drive or folder. You can just create any folder anywhere you like. Okay, so just open it with VS Code, and it's necessary to have VS Code or any type of IDE which you like, but I prefer VS Code. Okay, so yeah, just create a file named as index.html or any HTML extension file, and I'll just uh, create a simple boilerplate. If you don't know this trick, what I did was simply just I just typed this exclamation mark and I hit enter. Okay, so yeah, here's the boilerplate, and it's a simple trick. After this, one more thing is required. You have to install an extension named as live server. Okay, so live server is important because we need to see the live changes. That's why we are installing the live server extension. So currently it's installed. Day 10 error, null is not an object, evaluating track player rating heart. I haven't faced this kind of error, but you can do one thing. Have you tried my source code? Like, I have provided the source code. If you don't get the source code, you can do one more thing. You can visit my GitHub repository. Okay, so here's my GitHub repository, github.com/GitHub profile, github.com/virajj014, and inside this we have our repositories section. So here's my GitHub repository, and here I have provided all of these projects which I explained in the YouTube videos. So you can just search the music player app. Okay, music player app. Okay, I'm not able to find my own project right now. I guess I have provided the link. Let me just check. Or you can do one more thing. You can contact me on Instagram. That will be much better. Okay, I forgot what's the name of my repository. Okay, let's just skip that. and you please I request you to contact me on Instagram. Okay, so yeah, you have to install this live server extension. After that we can just check our project. So for that, let me just write something h1, hey, this is working. Okay, to check this, first right click, open with live server, or you can just click go live. Okay, so our project has been started and you can see that it's showing hey, this is working. Okay, so our today's goal is actually to build a UI like this. You can see that we have a heading, we got the color name, and we have some blocks which right now have same color, but after applying JavaScript logic, which will be applied tomorrow or in the part 2 of the video. Okay, whenever it comes, most probably it will be tomorrow, but yeah, in the part 2 we will cover the JavaScript part, but today we are going to build this simple UI. Okay, so you can build a better UI. Definitely, I'm not a UI designer, I'm a coder, so this is enough for me. Okay, so I can just explain you the JavaScript part easily with this kind of UI, but if you can build a better game or better UI, then definitely you can go for it. Okay, yeah, and simple similar UI is going to be created right now. So let me just close this one, and right now our project is working. Hey, this is working. Okay, so we can do a split screen, so it will be better for I have used your source code. All right. So if you have used my source code, then definitely my code might be crashing due to some reason, maybe due to any updates in React Native. Because recently I faced many issues with my old codes due to updates. So just contact me on Instagram, and I'll myself check that source code on GitHub. Okay. Yeah, so we can see that our source code is working. So let me just create the simple UI. And for creating a simple UI, right now I'm writing the HTML and CSS in same page, but later on we'll just transfer it to another page. Okay, so let me just change the name of this document. So name can be anything like what? The name of our project is obviously guess the color. Okay, guess the color. Okay. So here's the name of our project, and you can also add a fav icon if you like. So fav icon are nothing, basically this small icon you get before your title. Okay, so this is basically fav icon, but you can customize, add your own fav icon if you like. Okay, so yeah, so after that we can just do one more thing. First thing which I advise to every developer is just make the margin and padding 0. Okay, so for that you can just write star m0 p0. Okay, so margin 0, padding 0, so it will actually remove the pre-existing margin and padding, and it's really helpful because it sometimes it becomes really confusing. How is the space coming? That's because of pre-existing margin and padding. So I remove that from every kind of tag present in HTML. Okay, so margin and paddings are removed. After that, let's write our heading first. So our heading can be guess the color game. Okay, heading is guess the color game, and the second heading can be P. And inside this, we are actually going to provide the question. Like question is what? Which color is this? So right now I'm just providing the color name. User has to guess the color. Like for example, let me just take you to my Canva, so it will be better. Okay, canva.com, and actually I've created the UI here, so it's more convenient for me to explain the source code after this. Okay, so what we are actually trying to do is I wrote the heading as the color, and after that we got a color name. Okay, so I have used RGB000, that's a sample color name, and user has to click on that color. Okay, so whatever color matches with this code. Okay, you can actually provide hash codes or simple RGB codes, whatever you like, but I have chosen RGB000, that's a sample color right now. Okay, because we want to build the UI. So yeah, that's a sample color, and suppose this color means green color, that is this one. Okay, I don't know what kind of green is this, but suppose this is green color. Okay, and suppose this color points to green color. So if user clicks on this yellow, error will pop up that wrong answer, okay, try again, that kind of error will be popped up. If I click on this green box, then I will get a pop-up correct answer. uh, Shuffle again, yeah, or we can add another question, okay, another color pick challenge, okay. So yeah, simple UI will be built first, then we will cover the next part in next video, okay. So after this, let's first write the sample color name. So right now I'm just writing RGB00. This will be provided manually, automatically by JavaScript, okay. Right now I'm just writing it manually because we are just building the source code, I mean the UI, okay. So we got RGB00, it's working fine. After that, we have to build our cards, okay. So what I can do is simply I'll just write div, and I can write class equals cards out, CARDSOUT, okay, cards out. All right, so after this we can do one thing. I'll write div. What I want is 9 options, okay. I want 9 options. You can see we got 9 boxes. So for that we want 9 options, that is 9 boxes. So I'll create 9 divisions with the same class, that is card, okay. So let me just copy this, and I hope this is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I guess this is 9 divisions. All right. So yeah, we have created 9 cards, 9 divisions. So after this, we have to create the CSS part. So CSS part is covered. You can just write CSS in any separate style.css file, but right now I'm just writing it here only. Okay, for your convenience and for my convenience, it's easy to check the tags. That's why I'm writing it here. Okay, so yeah, and let me just pick up a root color. You can just change this root color if you want. I'll write color 1. All right, so color 1 can be uh, I can choose some aqua color. Right now I'm just choosing an aqua color because it's a temporary color, okay. So I have created a variable named as color1, and it has a color aqua color, okay. So after this I am going to style my body first. So for body, I'll write body, okay. So let's first see what amount of area is it taking. So I can just check. Okay, it's taking 100% area. You can see that 100% width and 100% height. That is 100 VH of height. So I want my guess the color game heading and p tag in the center of this page. So for that we can simply write display flex, justify content center, align item center. Display flex, justify content center, align item center. And you can do one more thing. You can just specify the height as 100 VH, so it will actually take the whole height and actually paste the inside containers, that is h1p tag and this division in the center of the page, okay. So after this the body part is covered, and then we can target the h1 tag. So in h1 tag we can write font size it is 40 pixels, 40 pixels, okay. Yeah, font size is 40 pixels. And one more thing, we have to write flex selection column so that everything is in column. You can see that we got things in column, okay. One more thing, I have to specify my cards also. So let me just write the p tag properties first, okay. So I have given some property to p tag. After this we can target the cards out. For that you can write CARDSOUT, okay. The division has been created here, and what I want is simply write display flex, okay. We'll just write more CSS for it, but jump to this card property, okay, card class. So we are now targeting this division, okay. These divisions, all of them have same classes, so all of them will have same amount of size, etc., okay. 1 minute, guys. All right, so now I guess we can continue. And before moving forward, let me just show you that course again so that if somebody has missed it, you can see that again. Okay, so you just have to visit the link provided by us in the live chat. And okay, so you can just visit the link provided by us in the live chat, or you can just visit the description. In the description, you can see that we got the practice.geeksforgeeks.org link, and by clicking this link, you can visit this course. Okay, so just click this course, start course, and you can just enroll this course. If you haven't, you can just click start course. After that, then you can see that we have the live section, upcoming videos. Related to any topic will also be shown here, like some videos will be covered on YouTube, but we are actually planning Zoom sessions also, so Zoom sessions link will be provided here. So you just have to enroll in this course, and a lot of topics has been covered right now. You can see that a few days back a lot of topics were covered, but more are going to be uploaded here, and you can also check out the theory part. All right, so after this we have to write the card properties. So if I just write 100 pixels and height is also 100 pixels, what I'm trying to do is simply create boxes, and background color can be white. Okay, so you can see we got background color as white, and let me just give some margin to them. So you can see that our box has been created, 9 boxes have been created, but they are in a row. But what I want is 3 columns, 3 boxes in each row. Okay, so basically for that we can simply target this outer container cards out, which contains all the cards. For that I have given display flex. One more thing, one more property is required, flex wrap. What will it do is basically if some box is going out of the width, whole width, then it will jump to the next line. That's what happened right now. And then I can write justify content center, it will bring the boxes in center. Then I can write align item center, it will bring the boxes to the center of whole container. Okay, whole container that is in the center of this container. Okay, so basically all of these boxes will be covered inside this. So what I can do is right now I'm just giving it background color of red so that it's visible to you all. Okay, so you can see that all of the boxes are in center, and after that one more thing is required, that we want a width. Okay, we want a width. So if I just write 300 pixel, you can see where we got 2 in a row. Okay, 2 in a row. So instead of 300 we can just increase it more, we have written 400. So you can see that it's pretty nice, it's pretty nice. Okay, it's pretty nice. And let me just remove this, I'll just save this, and I'll just give a random color to it. So right now I'm just writing color 1. Okay, so we gave it some color, give these boxes some color. After that let me just give some border radius to these boxes. Border radius can be 15 pixels. Okay, pretty nice. Then make cursor as pointer. Okay, so if you point over these boxes, we got the cursor as pointer. Okay, so right now you might be thinking that it's pretty basic. Okay, it's basic, but it's for beginners. Keep in mind that it's for beginners, and the UI is not important. You can create a better UI, but the main important part will be covered in part 2. That is whole JavaScript thing. Okay, right now we are just focusing on HTML CSS so that we build a simple UI, but part 2 will be focused on JavaScript. That will require a lot of logic. Okay, what kind of logic? That we have to show random colors here, and one color must be present in this option also. Okay, so the option must be matching to one of these boxes. That's what this game means. Okay, so that logic will be built in next video, just wait for that. All right, so the next video will be uploaded on YouTube only, by the way. It won't be on Zoom, it will be uploaded on YouTube. So after this, we have created the boxes, we have given them some style. This style is actually temporary, just to show you that colors will be looking like this. Okay, there will be different colors on each boxes. Right now I have provided a single color, that is this aqua color. Okay, just keep in mind we are just building a simple UI. All right, so then let me just target this h1 tag, and we can just write the font family. Font family can be anything. Font family sans serif. Okay, sans serif, sans serif. So yeah, I have given it a font family, but you can upload the same font family from Google Fonts. So for Google Fonts, you have to visit the Google Fonts website and then paste the import URL in the CSS part. Okay, anywhere inside this, you can just paste the URL here. Okay, so it's pretty basic, and you can just watch any video for that. Right now, I'm not going to waste time on that. Okay, so yeah, we have given the color. Let me just give it some color. So I have given it a aqua color again. After that, we can give it a font weight of 400, so it became somewhat thin. And then text align can be center. So what happens with text align center? Actually, if you are making a responsive design and somehow this width reaches its maximum limit, then the text will be actually jumped towards the center. Okay, if you just shrink the screen, let me just tell you, if you just shrink the screen any more further, then the text will be in the center of this page, like the game will be jumped towards the center of the page. Okay, that's what text align center does. All right, so after that, we are going to target the p tag. So for p tag, we have given some font size as 20, and one more thing, I'll just give it a color of white. Excuse me. And then we will give it a background color of somewhat gray. Okay, so somewhat gray can be 42, 42, 42. Okay, however, we can also provide some more details to it, like margin as 20 pixel. 20 pixel margin is enough, and width can be 300 pixels. Okay, then we want border radius of 5 pixel, not enough, we can give it 20 pixels. And then we want the text to be in the center, so for that we can write text align as center. Okay, so you can see that it's in the center of this page. After that, it requires more padding, so for that we can write padding 10 pixels. So we got some padding, and it's looking pretty okay. Oh, after that, let me just give it a font family also. So font family can be sans serif again, so it's looking nice. And yeah, it's enough, it's enough. So now we can see that our basic UI part is created, and what will happen is, if somebody tries to click, so let me just create an instance here. For that we can create script part. Okay, so I'll just write function, or I can create arrow function. So I'm just creating arrow function, check answer. Okay, that's a sample random function which I have created. And yeah, now it's fine. So you can just alert for this. Wrong answer, wrong answer. Okay, wrong answer. Let me just save this, and after that, if I click on any of the card, it must display me wrong answer. Right now I'm just checking that is this function being called or not. So for that you can simply target this division, and what I can do is simply select this any part of this division, and you can write, and you can type control F2. Okay, so type control F2, and then after that we can just target all of them together. So I'll write on click, and we can call a function which is check answer. Okay, so you can see that this function is being called for every click. So right now I'm not sharing anything. Okay, I'm not sending anything. It's just a sample function which is being called every time I click the card. So if I click this card, you can see that we got a pop-up wrong answer. If I click this card, we got a pop-up wrong answer. So our function has been called properly, and now after that we are going to apply the logic, JavaScript logic here. So this video is only for the HTML CSS part, which has been covered. So let me just make it a bit more responsive, then we can end this video. Okay, so for making it responsive, we can do one thing. Simply just inspect this. Okay, inspect everything, and you can see that it's not actually pretty good in responsiveness. So for that we can target it one by one. So you can see that it's not in center. Let me just reload this. Okay, let me just close this first, and right now it's in center. But if I inspect this, now it's in center. Okay, you can see now it's in center. So sometimes just try to do the same thing, try to open the inspection part again, so you'll get a proper UI first. Okay, so you can see that around 450 you can see that we need to make some changes, because the UI is pretty big, and you can see that it's not fine for mobile devices. So for that we are going to do a simple trick. Simply target the UI at what? 450. So simply just target the UI at 450. I'm going to target the UI here at media screen, and you can write max width 450 pixel. Okay, 450 pixel. So after that you can see that uh, I'm getting some suggestions. Basically it's from a extension named as GitHub Copilot, or you can use tab 9 also. Okay, so these extensions are basically suggestions. They give AI suggestions which are really useful, so you can use them, but it's not recommended for beginners. Okay, so at 450 what I can do is simply target h1 tag first. Okay, so I can target the h1 tag. I'm going to decrease the size of the h1 tag to somewhat 30. Okay, initially it was 40, so I'll just make it 30. So you can see that before you can see that before 450 it's 30 pixel, and after 450 it's original 40 pixel. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty nice. After that we are going to target the cards out. Currently it has a width of 400, so we are going to make a width of cards out. Width is 300 pixels. Okay, so you can see that we got a width of 300 pixels, but again same problem. It's basically the boxes are too large. So for that we are going to decrease the size of these boxes. So we can just copy this and paste it below. Okay, and yeah, for that we can just make them somewhat around 70 pixels. Okay, 70 pixels. And yeah, we can see that these boxes are okay till 350 or 3. You can see that around 350 it starts to shrink again, and it's not looking nice. So we can target the same box at 350. Okay, we can target it at 350. So for that, one more thing, I can also decrease the size of this p tag also. So you can just target the p tag. So I'll target the p tag, sorry, p tag, and then we can write margin as initially I guess it was 10 pixel from each side. What it was, you can see that margin was 20 pixel from each side, but right now it's only 10 pixel top and bottom, and from left right it's 0 0. Okay, so it's nice. And we can do one more thing. We can just write width as 200 pixels, so you can see that it has become better. So after that we are going to target the screen again at 350. So you can just copy this again, copy this again, and copy the whole part again, copy the whole part again, and then you can paste it here. copy paste. Okay, and just write 350 or 320, anything you like. Okay, I guess till 350 it's nice. Yeah, I think we should target it at 350, no doubt. So yeah, after this we can just decrease the size again to 25 pixels. 25 pixel is enough. So if I just decrease it, you can see that the size is decreased again. After that, cards out can be 250 pixels. Okay, so 250 pixels, then we can just make it 60. Okay, so you can see that it's pretty fine. You can see that it's pretty fine, and I guess nothing more needs to be done for this. So I'll just remove this p tag. Okay, so you can see that it's still working. It's still working on the responsive view. That is, if you watch it on any mobile screen, suppose if I am looking at a iPhone SE, so if I click on iPhone SE, any block, so you can see that it's working fine, and the responsive view is also fine. So it will work, I guess. It will work for any device. You can see that it will work for any device. So the UI part is completed. In the next video we are going to cover the um, JavaScript part, that is the logic part of this project. So we built a simple UI, by the way. You can build a better UI, and this project was solely based on the UI part. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and now I'm going to share the source code to you. Hi Pawan, how are you? Okay, now I'm going to share you the source code. So for that you can just visit my GitHub. So let me just initialize a GitHub repository right now. New repository, and I can name it as JS underscore guess the color. Okay, and create repository. If you don't know how to use GitHub, you can actually check out the same channel, Geeks for Geeks Development. You can find my videos. I have uh, showed some videos. I have made some videos on GitHub usage. Okay, so yeah, we have our GitHub properties. You can just use these properties. So I'll just open my terminal, and I'll write git init. Yeah, it's initialized. I'll write git add everything. Then I have to commit. Git commit message can be, this is the day one. Okay, day one or part one, anything you can like, you can write. So day one, and after that git branch main. Okay, git branch main. After that we have to add the remote origin. So just copy this origin and paste it here. So this repository has been targeted. Now git push. Okay, so it will push the source code origin main. Okay, so you can see that I have pushed the source code, and if I just refresh this, I hope it's uploaded, and you can see that the source code is uploaded here. So part one is has been uploaded here. You can just visit this repository. It's a public repository, and I'll just share this to the live chat. You can visit this repository. Okay, and one more thing, uh, you can check out my GitHub profile. Here I have uploaded all of these projects, whether it is JavaScript, React Native, React.js, MongoDB, Express, Node.js, whatever. All of these technologies have been covered in Geeks for Geeks Development YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my videos, and subscribe to this channel. And you can get all of the project repositories which I have covered on my GitHub profile. Okay, so in every video I have explained how can you visit my GitHub repositories. Right now I have created the guess the color repository. So you can just write JS underscore guess. So you can see that we got the repository. So in future, if you don't see my repository, you can just search it and you can get the repository. Okay, so yeah, here's the repository. You can just enjoy this, and I have shared that link to the source to the live chat. You can visit that link. And one more thing, don't forget to enroll to this course. This is a very great course, and actually all of these courses are great, hosted by Geeks for Geeks, built by many other mentors like me. And to be more specific, you have to visit the full stack bootcamp course, and the link has been provided in the description. You can check the video's description, you'll find that, and then you can click start course. You have to enroll in this course first. Definitely you have to start the course, and then you can see that all of the theory material has been uploaded here by the team. And after that you have to visit the live section, so you can see that all the old live projects uploaded by me and other mentors has been uh, uploaded here. Okay, so you can see that these were actually all the live Zoom meetings which has been recorded and saved here, so you can just check them. And upcoming part 2 of this project, JavaScript Guess the Color Game, will be uploaded on YouTube, that is Geeks for Geeks development. But some projects later on, I'll tell you when, but they will be uploaded in this full stack bootcamp course, so don't forget to enroll this one. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on Instagram, and you can check out my channel Coder Sub. All right, so I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Next video will be focused on JavaScript. Okay, see you. Bye bye.